Hey everybody, welcome to my channel.
Hi.
There's my sister Yvonne. You've met her once before. She's going to make a meal for you. Very easy, simple Mexican casserole it's called.
Well, that's what I call it.
She calls it Mexican casserole. Very simple. She's going to make it keto. It does not have to be keto. You could swap things out and use regular tortillas or something like that. And we are making it vegetarian. It will not be vegan, but vegetarian. But you could go vegan, vegetarian, real meat, whatever you want. We're going to show you everything she's going to put in there. Then we're going to show you the process of how she puts it together and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I eat a lot of vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, but my doctor thinks I don't need all cholesterol. So I try to replace in different meals my vegetarian products.
So we're going to show you every product we're going to use and how to put it together. And you will hear other people in the background. We are still in Texas. But when you see this, I will be back home because I'll be editing the videos back home. But we're in Texas. So she's going to show you everything she uses. You can switch, swap around, put meat in there, no meat, whatever you want. Easy, simple meal.
So I use these tortillas, which I love. These are my favorite. Of course, I do keto. Not everybody does keto.
And you get those at Walmart?
I got these at my Walmart. Obviously, when we went to Walmart today, they did not have these.
We don't know if they'll have them at your
So
Walmart.
I flew these here from my state.
Flew them from Ohio, fresh from
Ohio. And of course, I got my Impossible Burger, which...
there you go, Impossible Burger.
Impossible Burger. And then it's very simple. And then I use cheese, lots and lots of cheese.
We're cheeseaholics.
Yes, and I like Rotel. It's kind of more low carbs. With the Rotel, hope you can see, it's just the original. And then
any kind of salsa.
Any kind of salsa. I usually try to use more
thicker, maybe.
Well, not thicker, but lower sugar carbs. So it's like 3 carbs, 1 minus the fiber. But yeah. And my mom doesn't like spicy, so
I like mild more too, to be honest with you. I don't know.
And then my daughter had red onion, so I'm going to cut up a little bit of red onion, which if it was just me and my husband, I wouldn't put it in it. I would just use onion powder. But I'm going to do garlic powder.
Any brand you like.
Yeah, any brand you want. This is all what my daughter had in her cabinet, which is taco seasoning. And then just a little bit of adobo. Usually most people can find something it's like all-purpose seasoning. Yeah, seasoned salt.
So what I'll do is I'm going to show the camera around when she starts slicing a little bit of stuff. I'm not going to show you the whole process of slicing an onion. You guys know how it goes, but I'll let you see how she does it. And then I'm going to show you guys how she puts it in the pan. Then we're going to put it in the oven. And then after it's done baking, we will come back and show you the results of the whole thing.
And we have our beans and rice.
Oh, let me give you a little shot of that. Hold on.
See that?
I'll be back in a second. The beans and rice that we got going. Hot and
so
steamy.
good.
Look at that, guys.
And
yeah,
usually there would
delicious.
be olives in there also, but we don't have no olives.
Okay, but that looks delicious, guys, doesn't that?
Very delicious. Very delicious.
Put the lid back on there. We're going to come around here. Sorry. We have a lot of stuff everywhere. There's a bunch of people here.
There you go. You put it back up.
So there is her onion that she's going to be slicing. Sorry about the shadow, guys.
I don't know if I'm going to use the whole thing because it's, it's not very thick. Maybe just this much onion. And then we'll put the rest of that back.
And there's just how she just diced it into those sizes there. But I mean, if you probably do it whatever way you want to do, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, anyway. Yeah. I just, like doing it small. Like I said, if it was just me and my husband, which that's only the 2 of us, I wouldn't use onion. We don't go through onion enough for me to buy an onion. Okay. So I would just use the garlic powder and onion powder. But I need the olive oil because I love olive oil. And maybe.
You want me to get it? Yeah.
Put a little bit in here.
She just put a little bit in the pan there, as you see.
I love olive oil, so we'll just be a little more generous. We won't tell nobody.
Popeye loved olive oil too.
Get that warming up. And then I'll just put the Impossible Burger in there. Now, I've never made it with Impossible Burger, but since my my mother's vegetarian,
you normally use regular meat.
Yes, or no, not always. No, I do use vegetarian.
Yeah.
I have plenty of these in my freezer.
Yeah.
But I try to switch between, like, I'll do burger maybe once, twice, then I'll do Impossible for cholesterol purposes.
And you can buy these at Walmart. Any grocery store really has them now. It was hard to find at first, but it was. And here's what it looks like when it's fresh out of the pack.
This probably tastes the best. They have Beyond Burger, but this I like the most, and it does have a lot of grease. But I think it tastes most like burger.
Don't they use something like a lot of beet juice or something in these for coloring? I can't remember, but some of them do. I don't know if this one does. I thought.
I don't know how this little thing's going to do. And I think it's going to cook up pretty quick. Like I said, I've not made this with this. I've only made it a couple times.
Yeah.
And I make it very simple with me and my husband because this would be like 3 meals.
Yeah. So just break it all up.
Yeah. Break it all up.
It's just almost just like regular burger, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, like
if you never tried it before, it's really good.
It looks like it's regular burger here cooking, you know. And we could go ahead and add the onions too. I'll be right back with that. And then I just brown this all up, and then I will add the rotel to it with all the seasonings, and I let it cook. I let it marinate and get, you know, blended nice.
Yeah.
All the
okay, so this will probably take a little bit, so we'll probably cut here and then come back.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stop here for a minute, let it cook a little bit, then we'll be back and show you the rest of the process, guys. Okay, so here's the meat that's been browning for a while. You can see it really does look a lot like a vegetarian. I mean, a real burger.
Real burger.
It really does.
But it cooked up real quick. I think we're like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, like.
And she's going to start adding the seasoning. She only just opened the rotel.
Yeah.
Right here. She can get a good look at it.
And I
just, looks like.
I don't measure.
She doesn't measure.
I just kind of.
My mother's calling me. Oh, Mom's home, it says.
Oh. And then.
What was that one?
That's the adobo. And then this is the taco seasoning. Now I'm going to be generous with this because we want it to taste taco-y. Okay, I go by look. And then, of course, the garlic powder. I don't add salt.
You can, though, if you like.
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm trying to cut back on salt.
If it would be me and my husband, I would put pepper flakes.
Pepper flakes?
Red pepper flakes in it because we like spicy.
Mama don't like spicy, Grandma.
I know. That's why it's not going in there. You see, and it sounds and sizzles just like burger.
Yep.
But I mean, I think it's nice that if you replace
whatever you want,
a lot of burger, whatever you want,
yeah.
You know, but regular beef.
And if you want vegan, you would just do vegan cheese. And you can make a vegan one. I don't know about the tortillas, so it's probably vegan, right? It's probably not.
I'm not.
You just have to make your adjustment for vegan, however, you know.
And I don't know. I'm gonna say a little bit more taco seasoning. If it doesn't taste taco-y, what's the point, right?
All right.
So maybe just a little bit more. And I don't think there's salt in, well, just a little bit. But this is how I get my salt. It all comes from the spices and stuff like that. I don't put salt in, just pepper.
Yeah.
And then
it smells really good.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, it's so simple, like I said. And I made it a few times. I put the rotel in. And it's got the green chilies and diced tomatoes already in there. So, just going to cook that up.
Very simple, easy family meal.
And it makes a lot, you see. Right? And then I'm going to make sure I get it all in there. And then this has, pardon my reach. Okay. I'm going to add some of this
paste. Did you get any
paste,
kind of sauce?
or whatever one you would like. My mom likes this one, and I'm just adding just a little bit because this has different flavors too, you know. And then I just let this simmer for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. If you got time to let it simmer, I feel like the more you let something simmer, the better it tastes.
Flavors combine or something.
Now, I would probably, before I was be done, is taste it maybe just to see I have enough taco seasoning.
Right. So, okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and let this simmer for about 15 minutes or so. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do the whole process of her putting it together. And you can see how yummy it looks. We'll see you guys then.
Doesn't that look good? Okay, so we're all done. You can see. You can also add any kind of bean if you want, or we were talking maybe refried bean if you like. I love refried beans, but anyhow, so I'm gonna get ready to assemble this. I pulled out more cheese because we all like cheese. This is probably one of my favorite. I love triple cheddar. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of salsa on here so the wraps don't stick. Just like this. Like I said, it's just so the wraps don't stick. I've forgotten to do this.
Do they stick really bad if you don't have anything down there?
They'll stick, you don't get the bottom one.
Okay.
Now this only makes like two, like I don't do big ones, and of course we're having rice and, excuse me, it was pigeon peas in there. Not beans.
Pigeon peas.
Pigeon
not
peas,
beans. So we made
yeah.
a mistake on that.
And
Peas and rice.
peas and rice.
Peas and rice it's called. We just got corrected.
Oh yeah, you got corrected
It was
again.
peas and rice, guys, what you saw earlier.
And let me open this one.
And she is, you use whatever burritos you want. She just
Yeah.
happens to be using these ones, and they're really good.
These are legit my favorite, especially if you're keto.
Really good.
Yeah, they're very, very good. I put a hot dog on this puppy.
But, you know, I actually couldn't find them in my Walmart, so I guess
yeah.
it's really...
And they weren't at this Walmart neither.
Yeah.
And so I'm just doing one layer. And if it's too big, you know, obviously I'm just breaking them in half and
put them in her.
putting it in the pan.
You guys will hear other people in the background because there's other people here. And then she's getting that delicious, delicious meat.
And it's just like a lasagna.
Basically, huh?
Yeah, just like a lasagna. And like I said, I would probably, if I ate the beans and wasn't trying to do it more keto friendly-ish,
Yeah, this
I
is
would
not
do
100%
black
keto,
beans.
it's just
Yeah.
keto. You can make it more keto if you want. That would be my brother-in-law in the background.
Yes. Getting a cookie.
He's like Nick. He has to creep in the videos.
Yeah,
And
probably.
hold on for a second. And there's Lady, and there's Daisy. Daisy, Lady. Aren't they so cute, guys?
Now, see, when I do this for me and my husband, I am doing literally like a loaf pan, like a bread pan.
Yeah,
like
yeah, small.
they're real small.
About a third of that size.
Yeah, so it's like really like this size, and that's
But there's
what
7 of us here.
Yeah, there's
so.
7. So, and
Doesn't it look delicious, guys? Look at that. I mean,
and you
look
can
at
also
that
put
goodness.
rice in there. You can do guacamole. You can sour cream layers. Anything
Yeah,
you
can-
want. Sour
yeah,
cream would have
sounds
been really good
delicious.
too. And I didn't think about it till
That
now.
sounds so delicious.
We had sour cream because I made it the other day.
Yeah. But look how it looks in the frying pan. I mean, oh my gosh. And it tasted so good, guys.
No, so, yeah, I would probably do black beans because that's my favorite go-to, or pinto beans if I was doing that. And then, of course, we got to be generous with the
Yeah, we are cheese people.
cheese. There we go. Here's our heart attack.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever have enough cheese. I'm sorry. Cheeseaholic. Hey, I don't
No,
drink,
yeah.
don't smoke.
Yeah, just eat the cheese
Just
and
cheese.
have a beer.
And I don't drink.
Corona and tequila. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
It's margarita time.
Margarita. And then like I did halves here. I tried to do different
Separate areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's a little bit different corners. And I don't think I'll get 3 layers. But you see, even us doing 2 layers.
Yeah. Or you could do a little layer on top with nothing on it and just some cheese and salsa or something.
Yeah, well,
Or,
this is so filling, though.
yeah,
it really is.
Look
Like,
at how good that looks, guys. And that's why you add the salsa. Look at that pepper in there. I love peppers and onions.
well, those are really green chilies
Green
from
chilies?
the
Okay.
from the what you
okay.
call it. And I'm just gonna dump the rest of it in here, and then spread it
Get all
around.
that goodness on there.
I might have miscalculated, but there is like 7 of us eating
Yeah.
this, but you know, it's enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody get a little piece, plus some rice.
Yeah, by the time you eat all that, you're full.
Yeah, we're full. I might not need that other cheese. Now, I like it all because if you don't cover it up a little bit,
They burn, don't
yeah, I just wasn't thinking too well when I was doing this. But this is very filling. And last bit of cheese. And now I would bake this at 350-ish. You know, it depends on your oven.
For about how long?
But like a half, you know, maybe 20 minutes. Really, you're just this is already hot.
Correct.
Yeah, you're just heating
Depends on
up
your oven,
the
basically. Just
cheese and melting the cheese, basically.
Keep an eye on it, other words.
Yeah. Sometimes I overcook. But I usually put mine in a toaster
That
oven.
was a cheer, guys.
And
Oh, that looks so delicious. Oh my gosh.
now we got guacamole. So people could put guacamole. I can always get sour cream if you want later. After we run back out, I didn't think about it. But sour cream, like I said. Plus, if you had your rice or beans, this would go a little bit further too. You probably could make 1 more layer.
Yeah, and feed more people for sure.
Yeah, but you see, I used like 8 wraps.
Yeah,
These
you
little
do
wraps.
10, I'm not sure. And they're fairly small size.
Yeah, they're street taco.
I'll show you guys. They're
size.
like the smaller ones. So
Yeah.
they're really cute. But that looks so delicious.
Yeah.
So she's going to pop it in the oven for about 350 for about 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it depends. You just
depending.
want to melt the cheese and heat up. Make sure it's all hot.
So we're going to put it, when it is done, we're going to bring it out and show it to you when it is done. So we'll see you guys back then in a little bit.
We're gonna pull this out. It's been in there about 20 minutes. And you can see it's nice and golden brown. Looks delicious.
Oh, it looks so delicious.
And we're gonna put it over here on the counter. And we just pulled out extra few goodies.
So here it is, guys. I mean,
smells
look at this.
delicious.
Oh, yes. It smells so good. Look at it bubbling hot. Oh, my gosh. Look at this, guys. So we have a little plate here. She put a little lettuce on here.
Yeah, you can put lettuce.
We went to Authentic Mexican Store restaurant today, and we got some, is this pico de gallo?
Yeah.
Or, I
Pico
can't,
de
I don't have my glasses
It's
on.
yeah, it's just pico de
And
gallo.
look at that, freshly made today at the store. Look at how delicious that is.
Lots of
So we got
sauce, right?
that, and we got some pico de gallo, freshly made. They already
This is
munched on this a little bit earlier.
guacamole.
Or guacamole, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's guacamole and it is delicious.
It was already munched on a little bit because we got some. I'll show you here. Authentic chips, which we're not having with our meal, but nice, crispy,
I didn't
authentic chips. We had some of this earlier too, but we're gonna have some Mexican street corn. There's a whole cup of that we have here, and then this beautiful peas and rice.
Oh yeah.
Peas and rice. So we're gonna put a little plate together. We're gonna sample it with you guys. Mostly this because that is just so delicious looking. But I'm gonna show you guys one last look here, and we're gonna be right back and have a sample. Okay, guys, we are back, and here's our little sample plate. We have the lettuce, guacamole, the street corn, the rice, and a little bit of the tortilla right here, and the rice. What you want to try first, the tortilla or the rice? Well, let's do the tortilla.
Yeah,
that was the main thing.
Tortilla, yeah.
It's very, very hot. I don't even know if we can eat it. Look
I don't
here,
know.
guys. Look. Oh my gosh, look at all the
I'm
steam.
gonna put a little bit of guacamole on
You go
mine
right ahead.
and a
Oh,
piece of corn.
That is so hot. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can eat it.
I like a little bit of everything. Oops, drop peas. You taste
have
it
your
first.
you have your-
Yeah, I have a little bit. You tell me. It's hot?
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Guys, that is so good.
And I like the like guacamole and stuff. Like I like that little bit of everything.
That's delicious. And like she said, make it however you want. Not keto friendly. Keto friendly meat, no meat. I'm gonna try this delicious
and you
rice.
can't tell that's not meat, right?
No, you can't. It tastes just like regular meat, really.
And I know I put a lot of taco seasoning in it.
It is
You
so.
cannot tell.
It is so good. Now my
Perfect.
niece is the one that made this peas and rice. She corrected us. We said beans and rice earlier, but look at this. Oh, sorry guys.
But you can get a little piece of your thing, or I mean, not everybody can make
Let
this.
me do it
but
like this.
You can use just white rice. You know.
Oh my gosh, that has a lot of flavor too.
You just use white rice or whatever you want.
That is so good. We're having such a good dinner. We're just sampling it now because we're going to sit down with everybody we want to share with our family here on YouTube.
Yep.
Here's a little bit of the authentic street corn. Now this had sour cream, Parmesan,
mayonnaise and Parmesan.
and
No,
butter.
goat cheese.
Huh?
Gojita.
Gojita cheese. Parmesan? Or no. Sour cream.
Gojita cheese,
Gojita cheese.
sour cream,
Sour cream.
lemon,
Lemon.
and usually they put tahini on top, but they didn't.
Tahini. We didn't get tahini.
Yeah.
But I think it had butter too, right?
Yes.
That's
It's not a sour
delicious.
cream,
It's so
actually
good.
a
That if
pecan.
anybody can have authentic Mexican corn,
I'm telling you what, this is so delicious.
oh good.
I really like it.
I bet your mommy's gonna love it.
I'm gonna steal another bite of this, guys.
You go ahead.
It has a little bit of rice. It has a little bit thing on it. It's so
Don't forget your
freaking
street
good.
corn on top of that.
Put a couple pieces on there for me.
There you go. There's a
That's
bite.
okay,
Oops,
that's
sorry.
good.
It fell.
So here's a nice big last bite. I'm telling you guys, you need to try this. It's delicious. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the cooking recipe. I thought it was nice and fun. You guys have met my sister before. It was nice of her to join us again in a video. We want that thumbs up. Comment below. Share them videos. Let's get my channel out there. One last bite. Cheers to you guys. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.